Good evening, my beautiful kings and queens. How is everybody doing on this Friday night? I pray that everybody is blessed and safe. It's the weekend, y'all, so I pray that y'all have a blessed and safe weekend. I just want to check in with y'all and ask y'all a question. Are you okay? How are you doing? Like, really, how are you doing? When I say how are you doing, I mean how are you doing mentally, physically, spiritually? How are you doing? Um, Me personally, I'm gonna say that I've been having some things going on with me this week. That has been really, really testing my faith. But I'm gonna keep the faith and I'm gonna keep going. All my faith is in God. All my trust is in God. And I'm gonna keep going forward in the Lord. Amen, somebody. But I want to ask you, how are you doing? How is your faith in the Lord? Have you been having a trying week, or just things just been going left with you? Nothing seems to be going right with you. Um, just checking in. Sometimes people don't ask us how we doing, how are we really doing. A lot of times you may say, "Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Nothing's going on with me. There's nothing major going on with me." But how many times a lot of us know, even though we're putting on this beautiful, beautiful smile for the world, but on the inside we're hurting, we're burdened down, we're broken, we're dealing with a lot. And sometimes, it may seem like, who can I turn to? Who can I talk to? I can't go over here and talk to Sister Jan, because every time I talk to Sister Jan, she always talks about it. She makes it about her. I can be sitting over here and tell Sister Jan, Sister Jan, I'm just going through some things, this and that is happening with me. Oh, girl, the same thing happened with me. Let me tell you about what happened with me. And see, this, and that happened with me. And see, let me tell you about that. How is that encouraging? That's not encouraging, because you're trying to actually sit here and tell the person how you really feel. But they turn around and make the situation about them and make the conversation about them, instead of them sitting there listening to you. And then you may say, I can't get over here and talk to Sister Orange, because time I start talking to Sister Orange, it's negative. Well, Sister Orange, I'm battling with this and I'm going through this right now. Girl, you just need to let that go. I mean, I done told you 500 times, you just need to let it go. You just need to let it go. I mean, every time I turn around, you just need to let it go. They don't tell you how to let it go, but she telling you, you need to let it go. And maybe you do need to let it go. But how do you tell somebody to let go and let God? Well, she should tell you, say, let's pray together. But she can't tell you to pray together, because she ain't got no prayer life with the Lord. Okay? She don't have a relationship with the Lord. So the only thing she tell you, just get over it. If I was you, I just wouldn't do that. If I was you, I wouldn't do this. I just wouldn't have myself in that situation. I wouldn't do, And sometimes you ain't left to talk to nobody. But guess what? There's always somebody that's is there to listen to you. He's always there. He's a friend like no other. I'm telling you, he'll give you the most wonderful advice. He'll give you a peace of mind. He'll mend your broken heart back together. And that's Jesus Christ. I have known him to be a friend like no other. I have known him to give a love like I have never seen before, y'all. A love like no other. It is a love that I cannot describe that he has for us. And something that I am experiencing with him. I know no other love but him. And you get that relationship with God, and I'm telling you, he will open himself up to you. And oh my God, y'all, it's wonderful. Sometimes I don't have words to explain how wonderful the relationship is, or how good our God is, y'all. He is so good. He is so awesome. And sometimes when you're going through something, how many you don't even have the words to say. You can't even describe the hurt and the pain and the brokenness that you're in. You can't even form your mouth to even say the words. All you could do is sit there and cry. And what I love about God, you don't have to say a word. You don't even have to say that. You ain't got to say nothing. All you got to do is sit there and cry and just lift your hands. And that's all you got to do. You ain't got to do nothing else but just sit there and cry. And he will come and he will be a comforter to you. He will dry your tears away, and he will make your heart whole again. He'll give you a peace that passes all understanding. A peace that man cannot give you. And sometimes the peace that man give you, they want it right back. They want something in return. But one thing I know about God, when he gives you that peace and he gives you that joy, that's what he wants you to have. He wants you to have it. Many a time, man make you happy, woman make you happy. Well, what have you done for me lately? I did this for you. I did that for you. What have you done for me lately? Have you did anything for me? I did this for you. I did that for you. What can you do for me? But God, he'll remind you. He don't even remind you of none of that stuff. He don't remind you of the tears that you don't cry. He don't throw nothing up in your face. He don't throw what up, but you done for that. What he has done for you, he don't throw that up in your face. So sometimes, y'all, you just have to sit there and you have to have a talk with God. It just has to be you and God. You have to learn how to encourage yourself. You can't look to man to encourage you. I'm just here to tell you, don't look for man to encourage you. And don't look for man to support you either. Them very friends and family and stuff that say they gonna be, oh, we gonna support you, we gonna do this and we gonna do that. Don't look for that. I'm just here to tell you, oh, I'm gonna be right there by your side. I'll talk to you, I'll do this. Don't look for that, okay? That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna be the case all the time. So don't sit up there and depend upon man to do these things, because sometimes they're not gonna do them. And you sit there and get your feelings hurt because you done put man up on a pedestal, or you got your feelings all wrapped up in man that, oh, my best friend, she's always going to be there to talk to me when I'm going through something. No, sweetheart. Okay, best friend might be dealing with some stuff of her own, and she cannot talk to you because she dealing with her own situation. She's got her own thing going on. So keep that in mind. Just because people don't talk to you when you call them or when you text them, just know that they may be dealing with something on their own, and right now they can't talk to you. They don't have the words to discuss with you what's going on because they trying to deal with some of their own life. And it could be that they just don't want to talk to you because they tired of hearing about your shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and they tired of hearing about your excuses and how you should have stayed with Harry 20 years ago, and how you should have bought them shoes 15 years ago, and how you should have not had Jordan step on your brand new Gators back in the day. People don't want to hear that, okay? I'm just here to tell you. I hate to tell you. I hate to bust your bubble, hurt your feelings, but everybody don't want to hear that all the time, okay? Okay? Don't nobody want to hear that. You talk to God about it, okay? Talk to God about it. And one thing about God, he will heal you from that. Talk to God about it. Don't be over there, sitting over there, well, you know, I just don't know what to do about this situation. And your friend on the other end of the phone like, Lord have mercy, I have talked to her 20 times. Okay, and I have told her what to do, and I'm getting sick and tired of her. I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear about Johnny no more. And Steve and them. I don't care what you do. You go with all of them if you want to. I don't care. And what you're doing, you're mentally draining your friend because they have to sit here and listen to that. Don't do that to them. It's okay to go and discuss that 1 or 2 times with them. That's okay. But if you feel yourself over and over and over again discussing the same thing, I'm going to tell you what I said in my podcast. That's why they created life coaches. And hey, I'm one. Hello. And I even know a few. My life coach, she's wonderful. You don't want to talk to me? Talk to my life coach. Talk to my mentor, Latoya O'Keel. Talk to her. She's wonderful. I'm telling you. Get yourself a life coach. You might need a life coach. And there's nothing wrong with you having a life coach. That doesn't mean something is wrong with you. You know, you're not this or you're that. Just means, okay, I might need to talk to somebody. I might need a life coach, you know, kind of help me figure out what's going on with me. There's nothing wrong with getting you a life coach. Get you a life coach. It's okay. I'm here to tell you. Because what you're doing, you are, friends are becoming garbage cans. And you are making them dumpsters. You're making them dump sites. You're going and taking all this trash and you dumping it off on them. And they getting tired of it. They don't want to hear it no more. And that's why sometimes they may not want to answer the phone calls or the texts and stuff. It's either one, they might be dealing with some on their own and they're trying to get themselves together. Or 2, they just don't want to hear it no more. And you need to come to a halt with it. And you need to either let it go, let God, Or if you seem you can't just let it go and you just don't know what to do, talk to God. Pray about it. If you can't pray about it, get you a life coach. And maybe that life coach can help you figure out what's going on with you. You know? Protect your spirit at all costs, y'all. Protect your spirit. Positive vibes only, positive things, positive people all the time. Somebody negative coming your way, cut them off. You hear negative talk, keep going, cut it off. Let it be a deaf ear unto it. Cut it off. Positive vibes. Protect your spirit at all costs, y'all. So take care of yourself first. Do something for yourself. You know, take yourself out to eat. Get your hair did. Hey, get your nails did. Read a book. Go somewhere. Do something that you like to do. Take care of you first. And that also means don't let all them people keep dumping their problems off on you. Tell them, look, babe, girl, honey, child, boo, I done heard enough of this. I love you. God bless you, but you need a life coach. And here is a life coach for you. And I love you. God bless you. And bye. And hang up your phone. That's all you got to do. It's not being mean. It's not being rude. But it's protecting your spirit because you want to stay in good spirits. You want to stay positive. But it's time somebody come dump their trash off on you. You feeling down and low. And you feel disgusted with yourself because you done sat there and listen to all this here in your ear. You like, Lord help me. You know. So protect yourself, protect your spirit at all costs, and take care of you first. I love you, my beautiful kings and queens. I pray that y'all have a blessed night. I pray this has blessed someone. And until next time, bye y'all. Good night.